Race number 7 is a Class 4 contest. 1,400 metres is the trip here, with 14 of them going to post. Headed by King's Troop. Had to be scratched before his last start because he got upset before the race. He'll jump from barrier 5, Derek Long. Splendid timing. He's fresh up since October. Barrier 11 for him. Triple a last start, course and distance winner under Joe Moreira. Joe's still in the saddle. Exponential won up nearly 50 to 1 on debut. It's a smart win as well. Shadow Breaker is first up for the season out of Griffin Company as well. Sprint forward. Another last start, course and distance winner. Destined Jury gets a wide gate, and Golden 4 behind Sprint forward. Last time finished 4th, beaten 2. And Junzi's 3 wins to date have all come at Happy Valley. He's come up with barrier number 3. Circuit Hassler, splendid timing. Triple, and Shadow Breaker are the horses that have been on the move up to Chung Far and back in the last month. No clear and obvious leader here for this 7th race on the program, but 2 horses that normally are at the head of affairs are a Sprint Forward and Circuit Hassler. They'll both be right there. Now, Nunchuck's maybe a little bit of a question mark on where he is from gate number 1, because he's been slow out in both of his runs, but he began slightly better, I thought, in the recent trial that he won. King's Trooper there, triple behind the speed, and Golden 4 and both Baby Storm will be looking for some good pace in the race to be finishing off at the end.
Yeah, nice races. There's 3 last start winners in it, and here's one of them, Triple. I thought he has come on really nicely since that win. All 3 runs of his actually have been pretty good. He got poleaxed in his first start, and the other 2 have both been good. And Fantastic Show has come out and franked that form. Exponential, another one of the winners on debut. It was a really nice run from him. Big price too, 47 to 1. He got well back and he came through late and hit the line strongly. Another one that's going nicely. And the other horse we're going to look at here is Destined Jury. He's the one closest to us, just working with Wind and Grass. Now, Wind and Grass, I thought, was going nicely. Keep an eye on him because he races later on in the card. Yeah, later race. All right, 2 for 1 there. We'll start off with King's Trooper. And we're going back to his run at Happy Valley in November. He should have started just before Christmas as well, I'd say, but things went wrong for him. He seemed to travel well, I thought, in this run. This was the race that was won by Maboob. He's been back to the trial since by order of the stewards because he was in a right old mood when he was due to line up on the 21st. Watched him trying to be saddled and he was putting on a right show, so there was obviously something up with him that day. He ended up getting away and bolting back to the stables, but he's definitely got the ability. He knew the way home, didn't he? And look, his wins has been at Happy Valley, but look, he's only had the 2 runs at Sha Tin, so jury's still out there with that. All right, that's King's Trooper. Triple. Now, his first effort was well beaten. Second start was a good one, and he got home at start number 3. Yeah, I thought it was a really good run from him. He balanced up here, Joe Moreira Road, and he's sticking with the ship here. The horse on the green on the outside, as I mentioned, he's come out and run a really good race again since just being beaten. So I think with this experience, the horse seems to be getting better and better. And of the 3 first starters, I'm going to go with him because I think it was a nice run. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping triple in here for Frankie Law and Joe Moreira. Just held on. He's had a quiet piece of work at the trials, just a bit of maintenance to keep him ticking over. All right, Exponential, the next one we're going to have a look at. Now, there was a few horses making their debut here as well. The horse he beats was Fantasy, who'd won on debut, but he gets him late on here. It was a really good ride on this occasion from Chad Schofield. Gate 14 settled back in the pack. Karis Teton jumps on here from barrier 10 this time round, but all the sort of gaps opened up when Chad wanted them to, when offered a big price, but won pretty impressively, I thought, to Exponential. So I'll be keen to see if he can back it up. He looked like a nice horse winning this. Yeah, I mean, as you say, they parted like the Red Sea, didn't it, for him, and he came through. But he won, and he won on debut, and he obviously wasn't expected to at that price. Yeah, it was Colorado High, he just ran past as well, who runs earlier on, so he might pay him some sort of compliment. Sprint Forward gets the win here. Golden 4's been pretty consistent. Yeah, no, it was a nice win here. Now, the problem with Sprint Forward was he drew ideally in 2, had the perfect run and came out and won. Now, he's drawn 14, so he's going to have to work a little bit harder. But he's another horse who has come on since this win. This is only his 9th start, and he's been consistent before this. So he's another nice progressive horse. So, look, I found a spot for him as well. He was held up in the early part of the straight there as well, was Sprint Forward. The horse that ran 4th there, Golden 4, if he settles back like he normally does and there's no pace on, that's probably not going to be ideal for him. And the form looks good. Mighty Giant came out and won. He ran 2nd there. He came out and won on his next start. Splendid timing, the next one we're going to have a look at. So Neil Callan ride for Dennis Yip. He's up at Chung Far. We haven't seen him since the end of October. He's been freshened, this horse. He was with Michael Chang, so he's gone to the Dennis Yip stable. He boxed on fairly last time out behind Colorado High. He was beaten favourite behind Remarkable at 3.62 runs ago, but I thought he won this trial okay. Went to the line
reasonably well with not too much pressure.
Tongue tie going on him, which is interesting. So with the tongue tie on, it might be the difference with him.
OK. Nunchucks. So we've had a little bit of time for Nunchucks on his 2 stages. First effort was quite good over the 1200, back to the 1000 last time at Happy Valley, and Flying Genius was a bit too good. Yeah,
now he's come up to 1400, which looks ideal for him. He's had those 2 runs under his belt. He's a fit horse now, and it was a nice trial here. 25 to 1. I know you've been all over him, Andrew. I'm sure you're going in again at that price.
Should be, shouldn't I, probably?
That was Rattan running third in that trial down the outside. I've got him in as long as he begins better.
As long as, yes. Favourite though, Paul, is Golden 4.
Yeah, and I haven't got him in. I'll go the first starters here. I'm going with triple. Well, the last start winners, I should say. Of the last start winners, I thought it was a really good win from him, and he's improved, as has Sprint Forward. Destined Jury, now he's only had the two runs. He went really well on debut, and he was a little bit wide last start, so we'll give him another chance. And Potential won impressively as well. But it was a perfect run from him, but I think he can back it up. 4, 7, 10 and 5.
I'm with triple as well. Horse number 4 for Frankie Law and Joe Maria. I think he could be tough to beat after winning again winning last time out at his 3rd start. Exponential goes in there. King's Trooper number 1. I'm throwing in Nunchucks. I'll be keeping him safe off the back of that recent trial. So 4, 5, 1 and 11. All
right, 1 for me. King's Trooper. He's the each-way play for me. Hopefully this time at least he gets out onto the track and we get a run for our money. So that's race number 7, 1 and 5, the queue.